Time ago we were talking to the captain with Pasco County Fire, and after that there was a resident with a truck, you take a look right there, who offered to give us a ride, trying to get closer to some of the neighbors and some of the neighborhoods that were really impacted by some of this flooding. So we're actually trying to make our way again a little bit further west, closer to the Gulf, where a lot of these neighborhoods were greatly impacted. Some of them are low-lying, some of them are mobile home neighborhoods, and then others are just average residential neighborhoods like this. And we've seen widespread flooding pretty much all the way around, and it gets worse and worse the closer that we get to the Gulf of Mexico, of course. One thing that the fire captain pointed out in our live interview a short time ago, as you take a look at a lot of this flooding, was that a lot of these residents, you might notice, decided not to leave. I mean, there's still many cars that have been out on the roadways, in driveways, which has led to an amped up effort for these search and rescue vehicles and boats to make their ways around these neighborhoods, trying to pull people out of their homes. The highest water that we've heard and seen for ourselves so far has been waist deep. And that's that the water has receded quite a bit, but people are concerned right now because they're still waiting for that high tide, and they're worried and wondering, what is it going to do? How will this look then? Because we're finally seeing some of the water levels go down. You take a look right over there to my right. A lot of these homes, there are canals, and the water level, I mean, it's just pretty much flat all the way across. People are starting to get out and about, starting to assess the damage. Many, especially in those low-lying neighborhoods, they want to get back to their homes to see what the damage looks like, to see what's left. And that's very difficult because there are a lot of rescue crews out on the road right now. The sheriff's office is out on the road. They want people to understand what's going on. They want to get the word out, but they also want people to be safe. And so far they have seen a lot of people that have been walking around barefoot or just trying to take in the sights, and they're like, just, hey, give us a little bit more time as we try and search around these neighborhoods. So this truck has been going around. He's actually been helping out a lot of his neighbors. We've seen a few stories like that. Neighbors helping neighbors, people using their vehicles to get their neighbors out, because fire rescue can't be everywhere at once. We're talking about a very large community, a very large area of the state of Florida that has been hit by this major storm. And the surge was always expected to be the big problem here. And we're seeing a little bit of that out here right now in Hudson.
All right,
Wow.
Andrew, this is really some of the most impactful video we've seen since this storm has gone on shore. That was right around 8 a.m. this morning. So here we are almost 4 hours later, finally getting an idea of the damage, the flooding, the storm surge, the issues. And we're definitely hearing those alarms go off continuously in the area that you're surveying. Is that something with the electricity?
Yeah, you remember I told you guys, we've been live all morning long here trying to navigate around Hudson, and I told you it's very eerie. As the sun was coming up, we kept hearing all these alarms, sirens, police sirens, fire sirens. We kept hearing people honking their horns because they were stranded out. We showed you video of a lot of these cars that would get stalled out in these floodwaters because people realized, hey, this water's still going up. You know what? I think I got to get out of here. It's time to go. Which means that they didn't heed the warning. But of course, law enforcement, fire rescue, they want to try to get to everybody as best as they can. So it was a little bit of a mission this morning when everything got started as the sun was coming up. We even saw a fire rescue truck get stranded in some of these waters as well. So it's been touch and go so far. Power crews, power crews, I should mention, have not been able to really, as you can understand, get out there because of the water.
We see that dirty, murky water right there zoomed in. We've seen as you pass some pools in people's backyards that the water was just black. Andrew, just for perspective, it looks like you are heading west. You were trying to get closer to the Gulf Coast. Is that right?
Yeah, a lot of the people that we spoke with when they were getting dropped off after being rescued from their homes, we had a lot of video of these people being brought in on boats by fire rescue. And in speaking with them, they explained how the water was up to their waist, how it was really bad. The damage to their home is really bad. Some of them, understandably, visibly upset. It's something we can definitely relate to down in South Florida. We have problems with flooding ourselves. I will tell you that nobody I've spoken with down here has said that this is normal, that they expected this, that they saw this, although meteorologists, county officials had been warning about the issues with storm surge and flooding long before this storm actually made landfall.